everybody, and welcome to Tuesday's writing activity. I was super impressed yesterday with all the things that you could find that were the same and different between polar bears and grizzly bears. It was really quite impressive, just as much as you impressed me the other week with the penguin work as well, the things that were same and different. Now, for the rest of this week, we are going to be making ourselves a little book. And that book is going to be all about grizzly bears. So to start with, we're going to do things that we know. I know that every single book in the world needs a front cover. And a front cover tells us what the name of the book is. And it also tells us the author of the book. But what's author? Can you remember? Yeah, an author is the person that wrote the book. So as you can see, if you look really carefully, now this is my picture of a grizzly bear, although he does look very happy, but I don't mind that. I like happy grizzly bears, that's fine by me. So here's my picture of a grizzly bear. I put that on my front cover because I thought it would make it look really, really interesting. You could do a picture of a grizzly bear on your front cover as well, so everyone knows what grizzly bears look like. And also to make them want to read your fact book about it. Okay, here's my picture of a grizzly bear, but what do you think my book should be called? What should my fact book be called? I'm going to be telling everyone all about not polar bears, silly me children, all about grizzly bears throughout the week. So what do you think my title should be? Polar bears? No. Penguins? No. Grizzly bears. I'm going to do a nice big title of grizzly bears. So I've drawn my picture. Of course, if you guys had it, you guys could colour it in as well. Here's my picture of a quite happy grizzly bear. And now I'm going to write the title Grizzly Bears. Grizzly bears. Grizzly bears. So now my front cover has a title, so I know my book's called Grizzly Bears. It's got a picture to make the book look interesting and make people think, oh, I wonder what's inside that book. But who's writing my book? Who is the author? Are you the author of my book? No, it's not you. Is it Miss Housden? No, it's not her. Is it Mrs. Gosling? No. It was me. I'm going to be writing this book. So I'm going to write the tricky word by here. By. And now I need to write by Miss Oliver. I need to write my name. And of course on your front cover, you're going to need to write your name. You're absolutely right. So by Miss Oliver. And then this, children, is our first job all done. So your first challenge today is to see if you can draw a picture of a grizzly bear. You might want to find a picture on a screen and try and trace it and copy it, or from a book. See if you can copy that. If you're not sure on how to do it, that's absolutely fine. So find your picture of a grizzly bear. Then make sure you put the title, Grizzly Bears, and of course, who your story is by. Job 1, tick, done. Okay. Now, the next thing you need to do, children, you need to get another piece of paper for your book. And here is mine just here. And if you look really carefully, I've added some lines in. And the reason I've added lines in is because I find it much easier to write in a straight line when lines are already on my page. So you might want to ask an adult to help draw some lines in. Okay, page 1 of our fact book, our fact file, is going to be all about what grizzly bears look like. Oh, I couldn't get my words out then, children. So it's going to be all about what grizzly bears look like. So I need to be able to tell everyone what's going to be on this page. So I need a title for the page. My book's going to be, this page is going to be about what it looks like. So shall I write what it eats? No, I'm going to call it What It Looks Like. Are you ready? So, tricky word, what? Very tricky. What it looks like. It's a bit better. What it looks like. There we go. There's my title of the page. what it looks like. And now I've got some more lines to write on, but I haven't got any pictures. I know. Okay, let's have a think. Let's go back to yesterday. I know when we looked at the pictures of the grizzly bears, they were brown. So maybe I could add in a bit of a brown squiggle next to this line here. Like that. And my sentence could be, they are brown. They are brown. They. Well, we've been doing the tricky word they in phonics, haven't we? So they, although I must remember a capital letter because it's the beginning of my sentence. They. Here is the tricky word they. It's the with the y on the end. They. Oh. Now, this is a tricky word we've not done yet, so I'll let you into a little secret of how it looks. It looks quite like our R sound that we've been doing at school, but it has an extra little letter on the end for the word R. So, R, with a sneaky E on the end. They are brown. That's what I want to write. They are brown. It matches my brown colour there. They are brown. Brown. Sound it out with me, children. Brown. Oh, Ow. Ow. What do letters make our owl sound? Can you remember? Yeah. Oh. They are brown. Oh, there's my last letter. They are brown. Oh, what's going to go at the end of my sentence? It's a full stop. There we go. My first piece of information. So, I know that a grizzly bear is now brown. So I've written, they are brown. Now, if you guys have a look at some grizzly bear pictures, you might notice something about their ears. And that is that they're quite round. So I might draw a round ear. And then I could write, how about they have round ears? Yeah, that's what I'm going to write. They have round ears. Tricky word there. I've already got it once. They have. Now have is another tricky word we've not looked at yet. It's nearly exactly how you sound it out. Have. But it's another word with that sneaky extra E on the end. They have with an E on the end. Oh, they have round. Round. Ound. Now there's two ways of spelling the owl sound. The one that we know, and there's another one that I'm going to use in my writing today. They have round. And we've done the ear sound in phonics. Lots of us have seen the ear sound before. I wonder, can you remember how we make the trigraph ear? Shout it at me. I'll give you a clue. It starts with an E. E. What's next? Ah. Well done, those of you shouting out. They have round ears. And a full stop on the end like that. Look at that. I've got 2 facts already. Now, if you guys are able to look at some pictures of grizzly bears in books or on the internet, you might be able to look at their paws. Did they look like tiny little mouse feet? No, they're not small, are they? They're quite big. So maybe I could draw a picture of a paw and I could say something about them having big paws. So next to it here, I could draw a paw. And I could write, they have big paws. Yeah, let me do that. They, there's our tricky word, they, have, I've got that already. Big. Can you sound it out for me? Big. Big. They have big. And the last one is paws. Paws. This is another tricky one. Making sure I've got my finger space in there. Paws. Now, again, this is a really sneaky sound because I know we've learned one way of writing the or sound and not another way yet. But I'm going to use the right or sound today. But you guys use whichever sound you need to use. Or. They have big paws and a full stop to show that that sentence is finished. Now, I could keep going with this for ages, children, but I think it's important that you have a go at making sure that you've done your front cover And there's my front cover and your first page about what grizzly bears look like. And we can find that out very simply by looking at the picture that we looked at yesterday if you wanted to, or looking at a computer, or looking at books to find things out about them. So we're just thinking about what a grizzly bear looks like. And when you've done that, I've still got another line here. I could add in another fact, couldn't I? Or I could even add in a picture of a grizzly bear, a bit like the one on my front cover, to make it look really, really exciting. But when you've done all that, you've got one last challenge. And that challenge is, because it's going to become a book by the end of the week, books at the bottom of the page often have a number. It's called a page number, so we know the order to read each page. So we don't go page 1, page 6, page 10. We know to sort them out and put them in the right order. But the front cover never normally has page 1 on it. That's just the front. So this is going to be page 1. Are we ready? Page 1. I wonder if you're going to be able to add that to your writing as well today. So your challenge today, children. Can you do me a front cover with a fabulous picture on it? And can you do me a page telling me everything we can easily see about what a grizzly bear looks like? Do you think you're up for that challenge? I think you are, because I've seen some wonderful writing on Tapestry recently. So there's your challenge for today, children, and we'll do more of our fact book tomorrow. So well done for listening, and I can't wait to see what you get up to. Have a wonderful day, children. Take care.